What's up guys, my name is Brock, you're watching The Modest Man, and today I'm reviewing a company called Stantt for the second time. I'll explain why right after the intro. Back in March of 2015, I reviewed an interesting menswear company called Stantt, that's S-T-A-N-T-T. And this company reached out and they said that they were trying to bridge the gap between off the rack and custom. And they were starting with shirts, like dress shirts or button-up shirts. And as a guy who's 5'6" in boots, I understand, I'm intimately familiar with the struggle to find a button-up shirt that fits well off the rack. And I have a lot of custom shirts, made-to-measure shirts, and I understand that that can be a good option, but that it can be a very frustrating and time-consuming and expensive option. So I got it. I got their mission to help guys find shirts that fit off the rack without having to go custom. But of course, I was dubious, so I had to try it out for myself. So they have this proprietary sizing system based off your chest, your waist, and your sleeve length. So you enter in these dimensions, they tell you what size they are. They have like 70 plus sizes, all named after the streets of New York. And so back in 2015, I went through this process. They gave me the size that closest fit my body type, and they sent me a shirt. And listen, you can go read that original review. I'll link to it down in the description, but it was an honest review. And the bottom line was, while the shirt fit better than most off-the-rack shirts I could find, it wasn't as good as my made-to-measure shirts. So it was a good option for some, but it wasn't the best option for me at the time. So I shared my thoughts about their company in that review, and I shared my thoughts with the founders of Stantt, Matt and Kirk. And let me just read you an excerpt from that review. So back in 2015, I said, "It's also worth mentioning that the men who started this company, Matt and Kirk, are really committed to making shirts that fit well. So their name Stantt means constant improvement, and I think that they take this very seriously." Before Matt and Kirk decided to sponsor this review, I gave them detailed feedback about how their shirts fit the shorter body type, and I could tell that they were really listening. Many clothing companies ignore shorter men, but I don't think Stantt does. So when I read that now, it makes me smile because, fast forward to 2017, and Stantt has improved. They've refined their sizing system, they've added a bunch of new sizes that better fit the shorter body type. And when they sent me over a new shirt to try on, which is the shirt I'm wearing, I was shocked actually. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it fit. In fact, it's one of the best fitting button-up shirts that I own, including my custom shirts. For this shirt, they even offered to hem the length of the shirt so I could wear it untucked, which was a huge bonus. So this shirt is a gray heather gingham. It's made from Egyptian cotton. It's got a button-down collar and barrel cuffs. The cuffs have 2 buttons, so you can tighten or loosen the cuff. Like if you wear a watch on one arm, you can loosen the cuff on that arm to fit your watch. It's a slim fit and comfy shirt. It feels well made, and it fits the color palette of my wardrobe. So bottom line, I think Stantt is onto something. I think that they really are starting to fulfill their mission to bridge the gap between off-the-rack shirts that just don't fit and going full custom made-to-measure, which is, difficult, hit or miss, and something that most guys will never even attempt. I highly recommend going to their website. You can read the reviews from actual customers that come in all different shapes and sizes on their website. They have a lot of very happy customers, and I'm one of them now. And so if you're not happy, if you're not satisfied with the fit that you're finding off the rack at most big department stores and big brands, I definitely recommend giving Stantt a shot. Worst case scenario, you send the shirt back or exchange it for a different size, no big deal. Okay, so big thanks again to Stantt for supporting The Modest Man and making what I do possible, and really for not ignoring the man who's under 5'8". We need shirts too, and fit is the most important aspect of style. So thanks again to Stantt. Definitely check them out. If you have any questions about this brand or shirts or whatever, leave a comment down below. And until next time, stay stylish.